Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm
Yup. Yo. You already know what it is, man. Hey, we back again with another one. I'm your boy Canteen. This my man Beans.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, it's the social norm where we talk to you fellas, make you think a little different, open your minds up so y'all can be the best y'all can be. Now, today we got another banger for y'all. Today's Friday.
Yes, it is.
Oh, we got through the week. The man been trying to get on us, and we got through the week, y'all. Now, today's episode is the first step to seduction. Now, before I go ahead and get into this video, you know I gotta give you a disclaimer. This is me and Bean's personal opinion. It's not factual. It's not the end all be all. This not the who said it and why. This not your mama asked and I told you. It's just me and Bean's how we see things. We got our opinion. You got yours. We're gonna respect them both. You feel me? Now, today, I just want to say before I even get into the video, I already said that part. I want y'all to go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of these videos and find out when we drop them. We drop them Monday and Friday, 4:30 Eastern time every week. All right. Now, the first step to seduction, I was sitting there and I've been reading these books, you know, the 48 Laws of Power.
Yes.
And everything just started to click to me. And I was like, damn, what? You know, every time I've ever lived life and been around people who I wanted attention from, girls, work, friends, all that, I learned that when I tried to get so much attention from them by like, hey, what's up, trying to show them affection, show them attention, I never got it back in return. But when I ignored them, then and only then would they be all on my ass. And I'm telling y'all, the first step to seduction is literally going ghost, ignoring them. Do not sit around and just every time they text you, you just run to them and text them. No, it's literally just staying away from them, doing your own thing, not worrying about what they're doing. Silence is key. Now, have you ever? What do you got to say on that, Beans?
Well, it's we were saying this right before it got on. It sounds because you said how come we can't just grasp that concept?
Yeah. Why is it so hard?
It sounds crazy.
Okay,
because
tell me why.
Because you know all your whole life people will tell you if you want something, go get it. Don't be afraid to go out there and go get it. Go straight for it. But you see a woman you want, and they tell you.
See, no, this is the thing. Being assertive and approaching a woman is different than desiring her and always trying to get her.
Oh, you mean going like overkill?
Like, overkill.
Okay.
It looks needy. It looks pathetic. It looks like you're just like what you're telling her is what you have is so important to me that I have to get it. I need it in my life so much. And she starts to question like, well, why am I so more important than anything else in your life? It must mean that you don't really get what I have.
And I know. And go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And I do think people know you're always gonna do that and be there. I think they take you for granted. You become a routine. They know what they're gonna get with you.
Yes. If you sit there and you don't talk to them for 3, 4, 5 days, now their mind wanders. They wonder, why is he not talking to me? What was he doing in those 4 or 5 days? And fellas, the crazy side bitch that's on her shoulder is telling her he's dealing with someone else that's more prettier than you, that's more funnier than you, that's more sexier than you. And women's ego can't handle that. They'll literally be like, wow, I need to get his attention somehow. And that's literally all it is. They want the attention. But when you don't give it to them, then they're feeding for it. They're trying to do everything they can to get your attention. And I didn't realize it until I got older, because I'm thinking, oh man, if I don't show her attention, she's gonna forget about me, or she's gonna be like, oh, he's not doing anything, he's not showing me attention, so I'm gonna move on.
So someone else will show her attention.
But what I'm realizing, and I posted this on Facebook, I said, what would it be like if every man in the world stopped DMing women for 3 months? No man messages a woman. I'm talking about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, text message. Just goes ghost, cold turkey. Don't talk to them at all. And a lot of them were like, oh, we would love it. We don't even respect you when you guys are DMing us. We think you guys are jokes. And what I realize is, at the moment, they do. Yes, that's how they feel right now.
Go ahead.
But what I looked at it as, when you're bombarded with something so much, imagine you being a child and your mother and your father just smother you every day. I love you so much. You're just like, it's too much. It doesn't feel genuine. Like, or even if it is, it's like, you're smothering me. It's too much. I don't like it. But imagine that same kid who never, that the mother and father never said they love him, never give him affection, never say anything. That kid's gonna be learning. What is it? Earning? What's the word? Yearning. There we go. Yearning for it. Right?
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, women right now are getting attention so much on DMs. They get hundreds of DMs a day from every guy, because the guys are just so focused on, I gotta stand out. Well, the reason you don't stand out is because you're trying to do what everybody else is doing, is showing her attention. Don't show her no attention. Focus on yourself. And that's gonna make you stand out, because she's gonna be like, why is he not hitting me up? What's wrong with me? Because you're beneath me. I don't care about trying to impress you. And that's what's gonna impress her.
Now, is that she's beneath you, or you're just acting like she's beneath you?
No, you have to really believe she's beneath you.
Is that what the book says?
No, that's
I have yet to.
No. That book doesn't say it, but it says, what it says is, ignoring somebody is the ultimate revenge. Because when I react to you, that means we're on the same level. Whatever you did made me pay attention. It'd be like if I was to say something to Denzel Washington, say something negative, something positive, whatever. If Denzel Washington, the superstar movie star, acknowledged what I said online, now that makes us almost equals, right?
Yeah.
But would he ever really acknowledge that? Probably not, because he's on another atmosphere of status to where he's not going to really want to, he's not going to get into no debate with me.
That happened to somebody I know. I forgot which celebrity it was. They were out in California and they saw whoever, and they were sitting just talking trash to the celebrity. And the celebrity was like, yo, why don't you shut the F up and go F yourself? And my friend was like, wow, let's say Robert Downey Jr. Wow, Robert Downey Jr. just cussed me out. Like, that made his day.
Yeah, because now I got what I wanted. I wanted his attention. He gave it to me. But when you're on a king level, when you're on a higher frequency, you're gonna be like, I'm not even acknowledging it. It's nothing to me. And what makes people feel like they're insignificant. Making a woman feel insignificant is the quickest way to getting her wanting you. And it's not that she wants you. She wants your attention.
I wish we had a female on here.
That's what it is.
Because it sounds.
She's not going to admit
and
to
I'm
it.
not saying you wrong, and I'm not. It's because
she's not going.
It sounds insane, but I've been there, so I know what you're talking.
Yes, I'm not lying about this.
Yeah, I've been there, so it's just like
you have to show no care of this person, in the sense of you can show, not so cold-hearted like you're nobody, but like you're not enough to where you can make me angry, mad, sad. Like a lot of times women get mad. Don't they? What do women say? He never shows any emotion. And they get frustrated, right? Because they want attention. They want you to show them that they can get your attention. And by not doing that makes her want to go even further. I remember one time I was at work. I didn't have my phone with me. I was at work for about 16 hours. I had a woman message me and literally go through a whole conversation of, hey, what's up? What you up to? Did I do something wrong? You know what? I don't know if this is gonna work out. These are all text messages to, you know what? This is why I don't date assholes. Da 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 da. Then it goes to, look, I'm sorry if whatever I did. Then it went to, like, she went from stages of happy to nervous to sad to angry to frustrated to begging me to forgive her, to the point where this girl sent me nudes.
So just a range.
This is a range of things, but she was trying to do every and anything to try to get my attention. Now, mind you, if I was at home, I probably would have been texted her and be like, "What's up?" I would have got none of that. I would have never seen any of those things but it was just because I wasn't giving her attention. I was ignoring her.
And you were at work.
I was at work, but she didn't know that. No,
she didn't know.
She thought I was just ignoring her. She was not a factor in my life at that point, and she could not handle that. So she literally argued with herself in the conversation. I swear it was about, I must have had about 30 text messages until where she was begging me to just forgive her for everything she had done. And I was like, mind you, I never said anything to this woman. I just was at work. And it showed me the strength and the power of silence, of not acknowledging someone.
Wow, that's to sending nudes. That's
I definitely ended it because I was like, you're crazy.
I'm about to say I don't know this woman, but that sounds very unstable, and I hate to talk about someone I don't know.
But that's someone who's on the higher, but there's so many women that are somewhat like that. Not the fact to the extreme, but when you don't show them attention, they don't know where to go with it. They don't know how to the only thing they know is men's nature of being seduced by body and sex. So, I mean, the girl was talking about, I'll suck your, just saying all kind of stuff. And I was like, mind you, this was a girl I had just met a couple days ago.
So
and we wasn't even on that level yet.
So when you went to your car and saw these text messages, like what was your, we like, hey, I just got out of work.
I was just like, no, I just said I was at work, and then I just said, lose my number. And I think I blocked her because it was like, why would you text me 30 something times? Like, and then send all this stuff. Like, you knew, I didn't tell you, but I told her I would work, but I didn't tell her I didn't have my phone with me.
Yeah,
and I guess she just could not acknowledge that I would not have my phone for 16 hours.
That's definitely an important part of communications.
Yeah. And I just realized, people are based off of emotions. Women are based off of emotions. How you and I tell people it don't. That's why you can't get so mad and wrapped up when women just go missing, where she don't want to talk to you no more, or women come up with some bullshit reason why they can't show you affection or they can't be around you or whatever case may be. Women are not in love with you. They're in love with the feeling you give them. That's it. And once you realize that, you can detach from, because what happens is you get an ego. You think this woman who's cute, sexy, your type, and who's all over you, you feel like I'm the fucking man, right?
Mhm.
I can, I'm more than any other man in the world because she wants to be with me. She wants to lay down with me. She wants to give me her body and all this other stuff, right? That's your ego talking. But what you're failing to realize is, no, it's just the feeling you're giving her. It's nothing about you that is like another man couldn't do either, if that makes sense. So don't blow your head up to where you lose track of the only way you're going to get the results you want is to make the feeling she wants happen. And how do you do that? Through scarcity, giving her less of your attention, which makes her want your attention. If that's what you want, if you want a woman to show you attention, you don't show her attention. If you want a woman to not show you attention, like say a girl is just smothering you, right? She's always, oh, let's hang out, let's hang out, let's hang out. And you're like, man, I really want to be done with this girl. You don't stop talking to her. You do the opposite. You freaking hit her up all the time. Let's go out. Let's go out. She's going to be like, dude, you're smothering me. She's going to leave you alone. And that's the truth.
I've yet to do that. So I can't dispute that.
Because
I have been smothered before.
But then you say you've always just ended it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When you stopped contact, how hard did they try to contact you?
They were trying.
And then you just held your own. But they were trying hard, right?
Yeah.
Probably saying some crazy stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'll do whatever, right? I'll do this. I'll give you this.
It ain't that.
I'll give you my body, all that, right?
Yeah, it was like, it ain't that. It's just
you didn't want her. But I'm saying, imagine if you did want her, but you used that same tactic. How do you think she would have been toward you? She'd have been very cooperative, right?
If I use the same,
if you use the same
her, or
if you use the same tactics when you were trying to be done with a woman, on a woman you actually wanted.
Oh, okay, I see.
Would it had been different?
It would have been different.
You would have been like, nah. You would have, and that's why I say you can't let her control your mind off of like, I'm gonna try to do this for her, I'm gonna try to do that for her, I'm trying to do it. No, why?
Because it's crazy. Because that's even I was taught that. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you.
We were taught wrong.
Yeah, I've taught you do this, do that.
We were taught wrong.
It's just, and unfortunately, and like I say, I can't say all women, but the women I've done this for have.
Woman. This thing, no woman's gonna agree with what I'm saying right now. No woman's gonna say, I do like that, or no, they're gonna say I'm wrong, because the fact of the matter is they don't want men. They want you to show attention. They want you to be weak. That's what they want. They want you to look pathetic, be weak, and because everything they're saying they want, they're not gonna actually stick with you for this. They're gonna go with the guy who doesn't want them. That's why they say women love jerks, women love bad boys, because the guys don't care about them. And it's not that they love the bad boys. They love people who don't want to show them attention, and they're trying to conquer their attention from them. That's it. That's why I say it's the feeling. It's not the person.
Okay.
And then I think that makes you understand women better, where you're like, oh, okay, if it's not the person, then I know I don't have to be so wound up to be like, this is the end all be all. Because sometimes men can make women be the end all be all.
Yeah, and you can tell when it goes south, and the man is just defeated.
Jada Pinkett, Will Smith. That's a person who's literally the end all be all, thinking that there's no other option but her. We can go through everything together. Like, dude,
You know where he made the mistake at?
what?
When he told her this interview, I think it was, he told her there was nothing she could do to get him to leave her. I was like, no, dude.
That's right there. Like, imagine that'd be like saying you have a child. That's your child, and you tell them there's nothing you could do ever to make me not keep you around, or me not love you. And it's like, that might be true, but do you really want them knowing that?
You don't, because that just opens
It opens it up to just, okay, well, I don't have to impress you. Then I can do whatever. And it's like,
that's how all gets Alcina, and they still together. And then,
yeah, and think about it. Why would you not want a person who you care about to try to impress you? You would want them to try to show affection, show that they want you, they want your approval, that you are, there's somebody important in your life.
I've had somebody tell me, true story.
Yeah.
We were just talking one time, and this girl I was dating said, if you ever cheat on me, just don't let her be uglier than me. I was like, why in the world?
That's their ego.
I was like, why would you say that?
That's their ego.
I was like, no, how about don't ever cheat on me? How about, because I could take it, I could have took that as, oh, so I could cheat on you as long as she's prettier than you, we good. That's how I could have.
That's how I would have took it too. Yeah. But I had girls who would be like, oh, I could never. I asked them, I say, what if a guy had every quality? He treated you nice, was happy to you, but he cheated. All he does is, like, honestly, he likes to be with other women. She said, oh, I couldn't be with him. And I'm like, that lets me know you'd rather, your ego is bigger than you actually wanting to be happy. You get what I'm saying? It's an ego thing for them. Like, oh,
but what if him cheating is what's making them not happy though?
So,
you know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is this: there's nobody in the world that you're gonna be with that doesn't make you. There's some things they do that you don't like.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean. Whether it's like the woman, she's a horrible cook, or she's she's selfish, or he talks bad about whatever, or whatever the case may be. But even if he hits you, or she hits you, or whatever the case may be. But if every other thing they do is a genuine, like, y'all have a great time together and y'all have a good life together, would you really end all that for one thing, one bad thing?
Some people do.
That right there, that's the ego.
And then again, some people don't.
That's the ego.
But here goes the thing. Is Will Smith an idiot for staying with Jada for cheating on him? Well,
Jada
cheated. If you count that as cheating,
oh yeah, she cheated. Come on, she sucked another man's dick.
Listen, they say stuff. Well,
if you suck somebody's dick, you cheated. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, so Will Smith he was right to stay with her then.
No, he wasn't.
After that, he wasn't.
No, because he wasn't right to stay with her, because if a woman does the ultimate disrespect, which is go have sex with another man and suck his dick, right? Now you are the man. That means you are the king. You are the head of the household. For her to step out on you and give another man pleasure, how do you I told you women are hypergamous. How do you think she's going to come back into your life and respect you if you accept that? and let her come back like nothing happened. That is not a move that I can respect. And I don't think most women can respect that.
So
She might act like she's happy he accepted her back. But eventually, subconsciously, she's gonna treat him with disrespect because she doesn't respect the move. It's not it's pathetic. It makes you look weak. That's what I think. It makes you look weak.
But if he was cheating though, which he probably is.
If he was cheating, I would say,
would you want? Let's say the roles were reversed, and Will Smith out here doing what he do with females.
Okay.
Would she be wrong to leave?
She wouldn't be wrong to leave. I don't think she would leave. Or maybe she would. Maybe she would leave because the thing is, this is the thing in Western America, Western society. Women understand when you're married and you have kids, they don't have to they don't have to deal with a woman who's not married and doesn't have kids. She can take from him. The reason a woman leaves you is not because you cheated. It's because she's mad that you cheated and she wants to hurt you. So she wants to take, if she knows she can take from you and you don't, and you're not the same man you once were, she'll do it. Like, okay, if let's say Will Smith had a prenup, right? Mm-hmm. And Will Smith, where if they get a divorce, Jada Pinkett gets nothing. She has to take whatever she's got of her own, which she's rich, but she can't take from Will. She doesn't get anything from Will, right?
Okay.
Why would she leave? She's Will Smith's wife. She has way more status and fame from being with Will Smith than she does being Will Smith's ex. So if she can't make him where the bar, this is Will, this is her, Will goes here and she gets the money, he has to go work and barely live, the best life he was living. She's not going to do that. The reason women get in divorce is not because they just, I'm just tired of him cheating. No, they're vengeful. That a woman who what they say, there's nothing like the fury of a
hell has no fury than a woman scorned.
Exactly. So she's scorned. So she's going to try to do whatever she can to take from him. But if she can't do that, she's not going to leave him for that. Because at that point, why would she leave him? Because think about this. What's going to happen? Let's say she leaves, right? Mm-hmm. What is Jada Pinkett right at that point? She's a single with 2-3 kids, 45, 50-year-old woman. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is Will? Will is a single bachelor. Kids are already grown, but 3 kids. And he's probably going to get a younger, more attractive woman. I doubt that she's going to get a man who with more status than Will Smith. And looks and fame and money. She's not going to find nobody out there that's better than that. She can go out there and try, but she's not going to find one.
Maybe because she's not.
She might go get a little Rock the Cradle. Even if she go get August Alsina, he's not more famous than Will Smith.
That's true. Well, he's known now.
Look, think about this. Look at Kim Kardashian. This is what I mean by seduction. Look how Kanye West is acting. Kanye West is acting like all this shit annoys the shit out of him. He's bringing it attention. If Kanye West would just ignore and act like Pete Davidson doesn't even fucking exist, he's nobody to you. Like, oh, you mean who's that? Is that her little best friend, or who's that? You know how ticked off that would make her? The reason Kim Kardashian deals with Pete Davidson and deals the way she's dealing is because she knows it gets under Kanye's skin.
She's a terrorist.
And what does that mean? That means attention. She's getting your attention. If he would just say, act like it doesn't even bother him. It's nothing in his mind because he's Kanye West. By him giving that attention, what did it just do for Pete Davidson?
That's true. It
Pete
did.
Davidson is on the level of Kanye West now because he's giving it attention. If he would have been like, it don't mean it, what? I would have been like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I would act dumb. Like, I don't even, it doesn't even bother me. That's like, dude, I'm Kanye West. And just keep it moving. It would have made Kim look so sorry. She's dating a SNL comedian, dude. The dude got tattoos of her. Like he's a nobody, but he becomes a somebody because Kanye West doesn't know how to just ignore stuff. Ignore a person. Don't give him that energy.
He ain't the type.
Because he's beta. As much as famous he is, he's very beta because grew up with just a mother, and when his mother died, he clinged to another woman, which was Kim, and her family. And now he literally is lost. He looks like a sad little boy in the corner, like begging to help. And I get it. He's frustrated because he doesn't get to see his children the way he wants to see them. But even those, think about this. The guys who want to see their kids, right? The mother keep them away from them, right? Because they know it makes attention. But think about how many, I've seen it so many times. What about the guys who don't give a damn about seeing their kids? What happens?
They want them. They want them to.
The mother is like, why won't you see your kids? Why don't you try to see your kids? She's literally begging him to do it because she knows they're like peons to him. It doesn't matter. I don't care about none of this. That's all I can show you. That's the best way I can say it right there. Showing them no attention is the best way to get attention.
Sad but true.
And
I
it's
can't
like
even disagree with it because
you fighting with it. I know you fighting with it.
My brain,
and I'm talking to y'all right there. Y'all fighting with what I'm saying, but it's the truth. You gotta stop caring so much. Stop letting things that irritates you be shown to the public. It's nothing. And from that person becomes nothing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not easy.
Oh no, it isn't. It's one of them things where you're gonna be like this inside.
Fight.
That's why I say when you see women who just be like, yeah, like Byron, they over there trying to poke the bear. I know eventually it does overfill, but if you never let it overfill and you just look at them like you're a fucking joke, like I don't even know who you are, they will. That's how, like, that's what it is. Like when you see women outraged and acting crazy, it's because they want attention. That's all it is. Attention. They're attention seekers. So
don't pay them no mind.
Don't pay them no mind. It's pointless. If you pay them mind, they're just gonna move on to the next person and be like, oh, I gotta go get the next attention from somebody else. I've drained you of your energy.
Hence the saying, good guys always finish last.
Yes.
It's unfortunate.
Well, see, I don't only say good guys. It's guys who are overly excited to try to please someone.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay.
When you don't try to please people and you don't give them the attention they want or the attention they feel they deserve, they're going to do some crazy things. And that's the way you seduce a woman. You seduce a woman by not giving her the attention, making her question everything in her mind because her mind is going to go to a different place. And she's going to be like, why? Am I not good enough? Is he not? And anybody like, oh, that's so toxic. That's so toxic. Is it? Are we here for results? That's what we're here for. We're here for the result. I don't care about what you think is toxic or what is not toxic. It's about caring more about yourself and not caring about what her ego to feed her attention.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, you gotta do what makes you happy first.
Yeah.
That much I'm learning.
Do we wish? No. Do what makes you that's gonna give you the results to make you happy.
Well, yes,
because what makes most beta men happy is the thinking that I can talk to her every day for hours and hours, and we can go out and we can spend all the time together, and we'll just be so lovey-dovey, and no one's ever gonna get sick of it. That's what we think about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna text her good morning the 37th fucking time. She don't want to hear you say good morning.
Grand Rising Queen.
And the day you don't say good morning is the day she probably smiles and thinks, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what he's doing that he couldn't text me good morning, because he always texts me good morning. See, women love routine because they know it's safe. They know what to expect, but that doesn't get their panties wet. That doesn't make them be like, oh, damn, I wonder what their mind, because you got to think, all these, what's it called? Those seduction books, like women, storytelling of like all these hot, heavy books. That's from a woman's mind. She's gonna sit there and think things the worst. She's gonna think the worst, right?
I've never actually read one of those.
Yeah, I ain't read them either, dude. We just, what they are.
Yeah, I know.
We ain't talking about reading them. We're just saying we know that these are written by women, because women's minds go in these type of places,
these fantasies and these
yeah.
And
when you're not there, she has to create a fantasy. See, when you're there and you're showing her who you are, you're showing her the lame you are, the one who doesn't have smooth lines and seduction and eye contact and all these other things. She's gonna have to. She knows exactly what she's getting, but when you don't bring her nothing, she doesn't know what she's getting. So she's gonna create something in her mind.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So now, what do you want to talk about?
What can we talk about? What else?
Or did you? See, I put you on the spot.
You did.
Yeah. Well,
I've been trying to think all day, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a long one, and I didn't want to show with nothing. And yet here I am with nothing.
All right. Well, look, y'all go ahead and hit a like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit the notification bell. And if you want to donate to the channel, you see the donation right there. That's the Cash App. Hit us with the one time. My man, he liked the Lunchables. Hook him up. You know what I mean? If y'all got any questions, if y'all got any
anything you want us to talk
anything
about,
you ever want us to talk about for next episodes, topics and stuff, just put in the comment section or hit us up on Facebook. The Social Norm. We got our Facebook page, and yeah, we over here just
trying to live life like we want to.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to grind each day and not really worried about where the journey's taking us, just worrying about each day, just grinding. Because it's gonna take us somewhere. And yeah, that's why I've been reading. I've been reading about this and been thinking about it. And
who wrote that book anyway?
So the 48 Laws of Power is from Robert Greene.
All right.
And he has a lot of good stuff in here that pretty much lets you understand how to get power, how to.
It's not just for relationships. This is all over.
It's all over your life. It's relationships, it's workplace, it's friendships, it's just moving up in the world, it's family, everything. You can take any of these stories and make them into something that fits for you. And I literally have just seen a change in how I perceive and treat people based off of things that I once did and what I read in. I'm like, oh wow, I did do that. That doesn't not gonna work for me. And it's like, oh, do this, and I'm like, okay, let me try this, and it's been working.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not big on. I don't know if that counts as a self-help book. I don't know what.
Yeah, I would
genre
say
that is.
I would say self-help.
I'm not big on those.
And it shows.
I really not.
It shows.
I have read. I'm like semi through the.
Why do you feel like it doesn't? You're not big on them.
I don't, honestly, when I hear people talk about them, no offense, they just sound like it's BS. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, so pretty much what you're saying. So let me get this right. A person who's actually done research
Yeah.
on something, they sound like BS, but your mind of how you lived sounds like the
I'm
truth.
just saying, when I hear these books, and the thing about that is this: okay, you can read these books, and,
Okay.
and the thing is,
What?
that's to me that's like theory, right? I'm not saying it is.
No, it's
I'm not-
theory. They give you the theory, but then they actually give you in this book actual stories of people who have actually done this, like in history.
Okay,
Like
and that's
examples.
that's the thing.
And then you read the example.
Will it differ when I try to apply it? That's what I think. Because
Well,
it does.
I mean,
and
it's
I'm
gonna
not saying-
be. I'm okay. Like, say they do a story in talking about in ancient Greece. Of course, your situation is gonna be
Oh, I mean, obviously.
different, but the actual how you go about it. If you do this, this will happen. This is what's gonna happen because this is human nature. Human nature doesn't change.
Like I said, I'm not saying I won't, because I am reading the No More Mr. Nice Guy. I'll read that next.
Okay, but this is the difference. And like I said, just like if you read I'm No Mr. Nice Guy, if you don't believe what they're saying is true, then you're not going to get it's not going to work for you.
Well, no, here's the thing. I am open to it because in the other book, I was like, okay, in No More Mr. Nice Guy, I was like, okay, yeah, that's true. I've actually done that. I've actually lived through that. So I can, I'm not, my mind isn't totally closed off to it. It's just
sure?
I am sure.
Because you just said I don't know.
It's just sometimes it just
sound like BS to me.
Okay, I would give you another one.
Go ahead.
What's the other book? That 5 Love Languages. Right?
Okay.
I hear people talk about it all the time.
Yes. I believe it's. You don't believe it's true?
I tried to read it. I was like, yeah.
Well, I didn't read that, but I did. There's a test you can take.
Yeah, I tried to read the actual book.
Oh, see, I just took the test, and it showed the 5 love language, and I'm like, oh yeah, those are love languages I can see somebody having, and they picked out things that I was like, oh yeah, that's me. Like, what was about the book that you didn't feel was correct?
I just feel like it's so, I don't know, it's just so categorized, and then like,
yeah,
this is what
these are the main categories that human beings consider love, affection.
Or maybe I just don't really know what love is. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think that sounds more like the situation.
I don't know.
My question is this: what did out of those 5 choices? What were the ones that you resonated with?
I don't even remember the 5 choices.
I'm gonna look. Let me see if I can look something.
And maybe because I probably barely resonated with any of them. Maybe that's why I thought, like, I don't know, this is real.
Okay, let's see. So it says the 5 love languages, words of affirmation. That means saying like, oh, you're sexy.
Nah, that don't mean shit to me.
I think you're the best. All that kind of stuff. Physical touch, where they're like touching you, holding your hand, hugging you, give me a kiss, sex, whatever. Quality time, that means like we're just hanging out, watching movies together, going for a walk. That's just quality time, nothing.
Okay.
Acts of service, so like me cooking or cleaning up the house or taking taking you some dinner at work or something. And then receiving gifts, where it's like I'm buying you a necklace, or buying you some sneakers, or you buying me a car, stuff like that. There's nothing here that makes you.
I guess the closest one I can say I would want is acts of service.
Okay.
I think
there's something for everybody. You can't sit there and say that there's not none of these things is something that you look at as a lovely thing.
It just feels like
what else
about it?
What else? Okay, my thing is this: why what you're saying? It pretty much it's a map, and you don't feel like love should be a map. or something.
Maybe. I
A
don't
structured
know.
thing.
It's
That's your
something-
problem. You think that love or affection with somebody should not be a structured map thing that categorizes people. But like it is. Human beings are the one thing that I think you fail to see, and a lot of people do, is we're more similar than we are different.
I get that. I can see what you're saying there.
So,
But for some reason, it's just when I read these books, I'm like, I don't believe this shit. It's just like,
well, that's
I don't
you
know.
don't believe it because you don't want to believe
I
it.
don't know.
I think you just don't want to believe
I
it.
don't know.
And it's you know what I mean, it's
I still read them though. Just
but what do you when you're reading them? What are you trying to get from it?
I don't know. I'm just trying to learn, really.
Because maybe you're trying to get them to make you think a different way, but if you're so stuck on how you think, you're not going to let them change your opinion because you're like, that sounds bullshit. You're just gonna call bullshit on everything when it don't sound when it's not how you've been living your life.
I don't know.
That's what I think. I don't know. I wouldn't.
I mean, I could try to read it again.
I mean, what it is you the 5 love languages. You're just trying to figure out what your love language is. That's literally the book.
Yeah,
and it's trying to tell you what other people's love languages is. So I don't understand what else you would be trying to get from the book.
I don't know.
That was so difficult to understand. You said yours is acts of kindness. So pretty much when somebody does something for you, like picking you up when your car's stranded. That's what I would guess is your love language.
Okay, I get you. I see where you
Clearly.
I get you.
So you must have just skipped over the what the book was about.
Meaning
yeah, you just didn't get the meaning. And I just broke it down for you in about 2 minutes.
I don't know. It's something about it. I read these self-help books and I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need. Maybe that's the first thing I need to figure out before I go on. Because I'm not saying any of them are wrong.
I think the thing is when you get a book, you need to know why you're reading the book. That's the first thing. If you're like I said, if you get the 5 love languages, what is it? The secret. What's the name of it? It says the 5 love languages. The secret to love that lasts. So they're literally trying to show you how to get a love that lasts. That's what what you were doing. You just didn't want to say it. You're pretty much trying to find out how can I get a strong love with someone and it lasts forever or lasts for a long time. And the only way you can do that is 1, learning their love language, knowing what they like and yearn for, and 2, they have to respect you. If you don't have either one of those, you can have one where you give them something they want, but they don't respect you, and then you got the other they respect you, but you don't give them what they want. You need both for real love, I think. And if it didn't have both, then you probably, or if it didn't work, then you probably failed on one of those 2. They don't respect you, or you didn't give them their love language. Or both. Maybe you didn't give them their love language and they didn't respect you.
Could be. You might be right about that. I don't know. Something about them.
I am right about that. You just don't want to give it to me. You're like, you might be. I'm right about that. I'm literally. I know I'm right because when I say stuff and you just be quiet and don't, you're just like, all right, you might be right about that. What else?
Oh man.
Anything else been going on
in the world
other than you taking L's?
Listen, this is year. I ain't taking no more L's this year.
Let's stop the lies. We all gonna take L's at some point in life.
L's.
You said you refuse.
Well, I'll say it like this. I'll try to get. I'll try.
You can't take an L if you don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing people don't realize. That's how you don't want to take no more L's. Don't care. Kanye, don't care. That's the biggest drop the mic you can do.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna try to put more wins on the board this year. I'll say it like that.
That's how you win. Don't care. I don't care about how people take when I talk. I don't care about I care about what I care about. And as soon as you guys start caring about what you care about and stop worrying about what other people think, how other people are going to react to it, you will have a freedom and you will have a drop the mic moment every time. Oh, there's nothing a woman can make you do or force you to do or make you feel less than if you do not care. And I'm not even just saying women. No man can make you feel this way either if you don't care. They're going to try their hardest to get you in a mood of just like, oh, why can't I get a reaction from them? Because I'm above all that. I mean, what were we doing? We was one time and we was like, why do you let people? We was talking to one of our friends that why do you react to things like you do? Cause I can't let nobody do. Why can't you? Who cares? You care too much.
It's tough. I ain't gonna say it at like
that's the difference.
I ain't gonna say it like I don't react to people because
this is the disconnect where I was saying about people from certain genres of where they grew up. People who grow up in lower poverty areas, I believe, feel like they have to prove that they are from royalty. And I mean this by they have to prove that they are important because they are looked at in society as not important, right? And from that, subconsciously, they react aggressively to things that really, if you truly felt like you were of royalty, of a higher status, you wouldn't react to it at all.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but it could just be.
You always say that. I see what you're saying, but
it could just be,
Okay, so I want you to understand when you say I see what you're saying, and you throw a but at it, what you're really saying is, I hear you. Fuck that shit. This is what really is.
I'm not saying that.
No, that's what it is. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying. Okay, I see what you're saying, but
that's like saying I know you're nice, but see that's what I'm about to say is I know you're not, but I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. That's really what you're saying. I don't care. Look, I might be from the suburbs, but I understand hood lingo without really.
Sometimes it's just what you use. It's sometimes it's. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes it's just habit. It's
but you got to ask yourself, why is it habit?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, you sometimes you got to break the habit. Sometimes, like dude get on my nerves at work all the time. He knows he gets under my skin. I know he gets under my skin, but I keep reacting to it, except for today.
But okay, why? My question is, why react to it? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why do you react? You react to it because from your nature of where you grew up, this is the only way I have to show them I'm important. I mean something. And I'm telling you, you don't show somebody you mean something by reacting to it. You show somebody you mean something by not reacting to it.
I get it.
But can you do it?
That's the hard part.
That's the question.
That's the hard part.
It's simple, but it might be hard for people.
That's the hard part. Just being like, I did it today. I was like, yo, man, come on, get out of here. Not today. Go over there.
See, I'm gonna give it a step further. Instead of just saying, hey, get out of here, I'm not doing it today. Don't even acknowledge him in the building.
He went over to grab my arm. That's why I was like, yo, okay, get out of here. That's why.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't serious. He was joking around, but I was not today, man. Get out of here.
Oh,
that's why.
Stop.
That's why. That's why I did
Just
it.
stop. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You just gotta be like, look, you know, which I mean, the reason he does what he does, or anybody does what they do, is because they know it makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's going to get a reaction out.
When you don't give them reaction, and you're just like, well, what are you doing? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, that doesn't make you feel weird. And you're like, dude, like you just look weird. That's it. That's all it is. They're gonna be like, all right, I guess I can't get a reaction from you.
I mean, I guess I'll try. I'll try next time. If
That's all you can do.
If
man.
I can remember.
That's all you can do.
If I can remember, I'll try to.
Hey man, well, that's it, man. Just don't react to things that is above you. And I'm telling you, when you don't react to people, they look at you at a higher status. They yearn for you more because they want your reaction. Hey man, anything else you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
I want to send a shout out to my father. Tell him happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Pops.
Today is his birthday.
Papa Beans.
I forget how old he is.
You ain't shit.
I don't remember.
You are not.
I think he's 60.
Shit.
I want to say 62. That's not true. Wait, he's 66 or 67.
We're gonna need you to do is find out how old your father is. Hey man,
how old is your dad?
My dad is 60. He'll be.
Right,
he's 59. He'll be 60 in July 29th.
Somebody know.
Yeah. Hey man, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Y'all have a good weekend.
Hey, it's a social norm. And happy birthday. Peace.
On, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information from relations to